Hello, everyone. This is Jeannie White. I'm the station manager at Passionate World Talk Radio, and today I have the privilege of introducing Mrs. Berrah. Welcome, Mrs. Berrah.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right. What are you going to be talking about?
I'm going to talk about should spirituality be taught?
Okay. I'm going to remove myself right now, okay?
Yes. Good afternoon from the Ghoulem Berrah Foundation, my human brothers and sisters. Our topic, it has been a long time that I didn't have the privilege to have a conversation with you. I'm happy to be back. Our topic today is, should spirituality be taught? Spirituality is a topic common to all faiths and to all human beings. It's interesting to our human nature. Nonetheless, a range of people question it. It's an everlasting question. What do we commonly call spirituality? It's a personal experience, an inward journey that implies a connection with something bigger than us, a higher power for some, God in the Abrahamic faith. In deep communion with the Almighty, we extend our state of consciousness, and through meditation, contemplation, and prayer. Why is spirituality a cause of eternal debate and controversy? All religions encourage spirituality as part of faith, while evolutionists, rationalists, and atheists consider spirituality and religion a sign of weakness and immaturity. In the 19th century, renowned German philosophers like Ludwig Feuerbach, Friedrich Engels, and Karl Marx nurtured those concepts spread by their followers for centuries. Rationalists view reason as the only source of knowledge and reject any supernatural authority. During the 2012 Reason Rally in Washington, D.C., attendees held signs where one could read, "We need to get rid of God's standard," or "Only sheep need a shepherd." According to Pew Research, a 2019 survey shows that 10% of Americans share this view. They don't believe in God or any higher power. Spirituality is a resource. How to face life's greatest challenges. We all agree that the years 2020 and 2021 have been particularly devastating. So many hardships and suffering here and around the globe due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Numerous people have passed away, and with the Delta and new variants, it's not over yet. Besides COVID, so many families wept the loss of a loved one. After a tragic falling accident, I lost my beloved sister. She was the sweetest sister, a devoted mother and grandmother. In addition, several relatives and friends of ours departed this life. Immense tragedies occurs, like the collapse of some Twin Towers in Surfside, Florida. The violent deaths of the victims left family members and friends crushed, and in disarray. Some parishioners from my church, St. Joseph, Miami Beach, are among the victims. When pain submerges us, we found ourselves in a deadlock. How can we rebuild our strengths and ourselves? Should we turn toward artificial paradise, drugs, alcohol, to avoid facing our harsh reality? Or to whom should we turn? Spirituality is convincingly a remedy to life's arduous challenges. All humans, even if they choose to ignore it, have a sense of spirituality. For those who believe, regardless of their religion or their religious practice, or if they don't have any, the most secure way is to turn toward our Maker, the Almighty. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. From Jeremiah chapter 1, verses 5. We belong to Him. We belong to Him, and we know that human life is a cycle from birth to death. Death should be expected one day, but it always comes as a surprise to us. When we suffer, we're inclined to question the goodness of the Almighty. How can He do that to me? We sometimes grow angry against Him. Out of despair, we even question our faith. We get nowhere with such an attitude. God didn't promise a life without suffering. Rather, having a solid spiritual approach helps us find meaning in life's most difficult challenges. We communicate with God with our spirit. We talk to Him through meditation and prayer, and now begins an expressional dialogue that moves us and soothes our heart. We hear a small voice inside of us. We must listen and obey. Then a light points out from our darkness. We feel sustained. We weep, but slowly rise from our suffering. We cannot gain inner peace until we reach the point of filial abandonment to the Almighty. Saint Augustine, a doctor of the Church, who lived during the 5th century in Ypres, Algeria, said, "Lord, my heart is restless until it rests in you." The teaching of spirituality is paramount. Having a spiritual approach is not only for time of hardship, but also applies to ordinary times. Every day, there will be something that could make us lose peace. However tight I shut my eyes, there will always be a stray dog somewhere in the world who will stop me being happy. That's from The Restless Heart, La Sauvage, a play by French writer Jean Anouilh in 1934. Since spirituality helps finding meaning in our life, Since our childhood, we have tried to answer these recurrent questions. Who I am? What do I want? Why I'm here? What is the meaning of life? The practice of spirituality helps us answer this question. But spiritual development requires training one acquires by practicing daily meditation and prayer. We can bring any topic into our meditation in deep communion with the Almighty. We never bother Him. We are all unique and on a mission. Those precious moments open our eyes and lead us to our own truth because our life journey is personal. It comes with a priceless reward. It enhances the quality of our life. We become more vigorous and wiser as we walk through the experience. We know who we are, where we are going, and our life's purpose. Spirituality and religions. Buddhism practices mindfulness meditation. There is a drive of self-improvement to rise out of unconsciousness and the misery it generates to a state of superior illumination. In the Abrahamic faith, Muslims initiate a very intense relationship with God in their personal supplication in the 5 daily prayer. In Islam, there is a total submission to Allah's will. Happiness equals to surrender to Allah. The Holy Quran replete with surah encouraging meditation. From Surah 26, and put your trust in the Almighty, most merciful, who sees you meditate during the night and your frequent prostrations. He is a hearer, the omniscient. In the Jewish faith, meditation started in the desert with Moses. Jews are in a covenantal relationship with God. Everything has a divine purpose. Therefore, Jewish mystical and spiritual experience, it's a vital part of life. For Christians, one of the most privileged and solemn moments of prayer and meditation is when they approach the Blessed Sacrament. And when the Blessed Sacrament is exposed on the altar in the Catholic Church, the moment ushers a personal conversation in silence, a time of fulfillment. I will conclude with those words. The reward of spirituality is inner happiness that we can share with others. It's a journey of enlightenment that empowers us to find our mission and walk our path. It seems that spirituality is less practiced in developed nations, where the rate of depressions and suicide is high. My late husband, Ambassador Ghoulem Berrah, underlines the point in his memoir, A Dream for Peace. Education has been an essential component that underlies the development of every vibrant society. But most people in developed countries, I observe, had gradually lost touch with their spirituality. I contemplate the unfortunate consequence of an advanced nation in the Western Hemisphere whose citizens found themselves trapped in a life that had spiraled out of control, leaving their souls trembling at their core. There was an absence of life's purpose. Consequently, people were not only lost, but they also found themselves stuck in an infinite loop of soul searching. Page 587. Parents are responsible for teaching spirituality to their children. It will lower the rates of depression and suicide. That, unfortunately, is the number 10 cause of death in the United States, an average of 132 suicides per day. Beside any consideration, it is crucial to practice spirituality because beside loving family and friends, we need to be acquainted with God, our Creator. If everybody around us were to disappear, His only friend will not pass away. He will always be there for us. We need to think about it. Thank you for listening. I wish you the best of the best.
I'm sorry for getting on it. Sometimes the computer doesn't work right, but that was wonderful, Mrs. Berrah. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
I really, I want to thank everyone for watching and listening to this wonderful interview that Mrs. Berrah had. And we will have this posted on YouTube for everyone to watch as well. Thank you again, everyone, for being a guest and listening to Mrs. Berrah. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye now.